Well, nobody wants to go to a funeral home. I don't know anybody that wants to go there. Nobody wants to come here. You have to come here out of necessity.
They are among the unseen frontline workers as the rate of COVID-19 deaths surges in Colorado. The funeral home employees who step in once a life is lost.
And like other frontline workers, they are busier than ever and emotionally drained. 9 News reporter Jennifer Meckles gives us a look at the challenges they faced during the pandemic.
Even in the business of grief,
I feel heartbreak for people.
this year is harder than most.
You're trying to help people grieve that can't hug their loved one. Okay, that's hard. That's a hard deal to handle.
Javen Jones owns a funeral home in Ray and serves as the president of the Colorado Funeral Directors Association.
Me personally, my crematory has seen, we're up probably 30% than where we were last year.
As deaths climb, so does their workload. Storage space for bodies can sometimes be limited, and staff shortages hit them too.
Especially when you have your staff getting sick from COVID, and you have 10 funerals that week, and you just lost half your staff. What are you going to do?
So far, they rely on each other.
There has been times where we went up and helped other people that did have an outbreak to get through just to the next day.
This frontline job takes them into homes, hospitals, and care facilities. Risk of COVID-19 exposure is constant.
And it's an invisible enemy, and every step of the way, it's contagious.
And having family present, it's really hard to not even be able to give them a handshake. I usually end up hugging family members in normal times, so not even being able to touch them is really, really hard emotionally.
Stacy Kleinman is a funeral director for Haran and McConaty in Aurora.
It's very overwhelming, and I know myself and a lot of my colleagues and coworkers are struggling emotionally every day.
Services have changed as families hold smaller gatherings or postpone. Virtual funerals allow loved ones to tune in when they can't travel.
I can't fix it. I'm a fixer. I like to fix things, and you can't fix that. You can't help people get here to grieve.
Perhaps not as visible, but still on the front line. An industry familiar with grief, seeing ever more of it.
We're trying our best to do what we can do to help, to be there for them.
Jennifer Meckles, 9 News.